Hey, what is going on guys, EK Drifter 458 here, and today I'm giving you an in-depth trailer analysis video for Forza Horizon 2. This is one of the best trailers I've seen in recent years, absolutely amazing. This is from Microsoft's press conference from E3, so I really hope you guys enjoy this video. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. So anyway, first off we see the super beautiful Lamborghini Huracan loping through the French mountains / the coast roads, and it's overlooking like the sea and stuff like that. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have a funny feeling a lot of people are going to be driving in this road a hell of a lot of times, oh yeah, including myself. But yeah, secondly we see my most anticipated location in the game, Monaco. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, it looks like they've done some aspects of Monaco and then mixed it with their own sort of city, but it's still pretty cool. I still think it's actually Monaco, so it's going to be awesome. And then you can see like the day and night cycle along with it, which is really cool. And the release date, September 30th. Oh my god, that is way sooner than I expected. I thought it was going to be like November or the end of October, but September 30th, that's 4 months away. That's crazy, absolutely crazy. So yeah, moving on from that, the song kicks in and it's by Rehab and Nervo, which is called Revolution. Now you're obviously not going to hear it in this video, so apologies for that guys, because of copyrighted music, but I'm going to be putting non-copyrighted music over it to make it a wee bit more entertaining. So yeah, I'll leave a link down below when the actual trailer does go up from like Turn 10 Studios. I'm sure you would have already seen it anyway, so yeah, it's an awesome trailer. But moving on, and at the same time here when the music kicks in, we see a number of supercars at the harbour of Monaco. Now it includes the Zonda Cinque, the Audi R8 V10 Plus, the C7 Stingray, which has been confirmed, and the SRT Viper, which you can see. And then we can actually also hear some wildlife in the form of like seagulls squawking in the background. That's the only thing you can really hear at the moment. So yeah, now this time I am not missing this out guys, I am not missing this out. When it comes to this point in the trailer, you can hear the thunder, oh yes. And there's actually, I don't know if you guys seen it, but there's a little bit of a little white flash, so that's getting me thinking, is lightning coming in? That is crazy if it does, if lightning comes in. Absolutely mental, but yeah. Moving on, and then there's a shot of the rear end of an Aston Martin Vanquish with like other cars parked alongside. So we also see and hear the rain in this shot pouring down and leaving droplets on the car, which is very nice and very sexy at the same time. Oh yes it is. And we also get a look at how they've passed over the dynamic lighting from Forza 5, because it looks amazing. Like the reflections on the bonnet, as you'll see in this screenshot here, it is epic, absolutely epic guys. And then, oh my god, this screenshot is freaking amazing. We got a jaw-dropping clip of the McLaren P1 driving along. I believe it's the exact same coast road as the Huracan, but my god, the lighting's good in this. It is absolutely epic guys, absolutely insane. Tons of you guys were going crazy for the P1 when I mentioned it in a couple of videos ago. It is mental. Anyway, in this shot we get a cool picture of a Nissan GTR in kind of like a carbon fibre black paint job with like a front splitter, which is really cool because that hints at customization. But now, this is where it gets very interesting. We see an R34 Skyline with custom rims, side skirts, rear bumper, and it's going to get better in a second. After that, we see the SLS raising its doors, which is freaking cool. I really hope you can do that while you're driving along. I doubt you will, but it's really cool. So yeah, and we also see the Pagani Huayra doing it the exact same as well, which is really cool. I don't know where they specifically are in this point. It's like a little town they're going through. It kind of reminds me of the town in TDU2 in the trailer for that, but it looks pretty cool. And then we get a nice shot of the SRT Viper, SLS and C7. But what we also see in this screenshot is the wetness of the road and how you can, how again the light like affects the game, which is really cool how the lighting affects the game. It's mental what they've done for the lighting system. It looks absolutely epic. Now, speaking of wet roads, we then see the cars, like the pack of supercars, travelling through another little town, but the splashback of the water looks incredible. It really, really does. And you can also see a cheeky little backfire from the Zonda Cinque, which is very nice, very, very nice. Everyone likes a little bit of a backfire. If you don't know what a backfire is, it's like the fire coming out of the exhaust. It looks awesome. And then we see some really cool, super cool in fact, reflections in the puddles of like the SLS and the Zonda Cinque. It's really, really cool how they got all this reflection stuff, as I says. But we also see the headlights are on during the day now. Now this happened in Forza Motorsport 5, which was cool. I really, really liked that. So yeah, it's going to be absolutely mega to see if you can actually flick the headlights on and off. That'd be really, really cool. Kind of makes me a test drive again for that. Absolutely awesome. So yeah, after that we have got, what's this bit now? I'm trying to think what we've got here. Yeah, this is one of the most appetizing bits about the trailer. I nearly died at this point when I seen this. Seriously, absolutely died. Now, this shows that they're not forgetting about drifters like myself and you guys that are watching. Because yet again we see the Skyline, this time along with a 370Z and a Toyota GT86 BRZ or FRS, whatever way you want to say it. Tomcat will be very, very happy about that. So if you're watching, man, I bet you'll be very, very excited. So yeah. And then after that, I just wanted to mention, actually, before we move on to the next screenshot, is that they're going to be using the Forza 5 engine for the Xbox One version and the original Horizon engine for the 360 version. Now, if drifting is going to be the exact same as it is in Horizon 1 on the Xbox One, I highly doubt it, since they're using the Forza 5 engine, which I really, really hope is the exact same for drifting as it is in Forza 5 and Forza Horizon 2, because that would make some epic drifting videos in that if you had that handling. Because Horizon 1's drifting was okay, but it wasn't as much, it didn't have as much feel as Forza 5. So yeah, moving on, and that is that. We also see the supercars under the new styled Horizon Festival banner, which is pretty damn cool. It's more of a European looking one now, because obviously it's set in southern France. So yeah, and after that, it was one of the best screenshots of all the cars lined up, which looks to me like a car meet in process. Oh yes. And then we also see that Jera opens up its door and the window. This kind of looks like a Forza Vista mode. I don't know why, but it really, really does look like a Forza Vista mode. That would be really cool if you could do that in a car meet, just open everyone's cars up and stuff. But yeah, I didn't mention, we actually seen the little guy, one of the people, like, waving at the Zonda Cinque, which is pretty damn cool. So yeah, what else is after that? There's absolutely tons, guys, to mention about this trailer. Really, really is. So yeah, flicking the page of the information, we've got absolutely tons of it, about 4 pages worth. But then you might also notice in that lineup the Camaro ZL1 or ZL1 was in that. Now, personally, I would have liked if they brought in the Z28, but you never know, that might come in a later pack. But then, ooh, I like this one. It moves to like the McLaren P1 and the Lamborghini Huracan having fun on the coast road. But something you might not have noticed, which is in the background, there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. That was a nice little touch in the background, as you'll see in this screenshot here. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Then we obviously get the McLaren P1 opening up its lungs and booming, letting loose on the noise. Obviously, as I said, you can't hear it in this one, but as I said, I'll leave a link down below to the actual trailer when it's uploaded. So if you're watching it, as soon as I put this up, obviously the trailer won't be up just yet. So keep it time, guys. Give it time. But yeah, moving on from that, apart from the McLaren noise, we actually see another great shot of both the cars on the very cool coast road with like the sun beaming down on them. I've honestly really got to put my hat off. I mean, not my hands off, but take my hat off to Playground Games and Turn 10 for the lighting effects. It's absolutely amazing, along with everything else in the game. So yeah, then we get another shot of the drifters, who are this time joined by a Silvia S15, so I'm glad that is in the game. And this road looks amazing, it really, really does. It's just like a little harbour side road, but the hairpins in it It kind of reminds me of some hairpins from Fujimi Kaido and the Col de Turini driving mode that I really want in the game, but I highly doubt it's going to be in there, but I hope so. But yeah, another great part is the Skyline R34's revving system, like revving the nuts out of itself. It's amazing, the noise of it, sounds awesome. And then moving on to like cars crossing a bridge now. I don't know if this is the bridge in Monaco, it's like leading out of Monaco, because it does look quite similar to that sort of style bridge, if you know what I mean. And then just after that we see a little dirt road below the bridge, which is really cool, because I think you can actually drive through the bridge underneath it. Kind of reminds me of the bridge from Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it kind of does. It's really cool. And then we also move on to the GTR again, but this time it is an interior view, and also we see it setting off in an should I say an airfield? What? But yeah, it's like in a field on like a dirt road, and we see the dust and dirt stuck to the car and the body and the tires and stuff like that. And then we also see it kicking up muck when it just accelerates off, which is very cool. And then moving on to another couple of shots of the cars lined up at Monaco. But straight after that we get our first look at the Horizon Festival. Now it looks super cool, it really does, with all the lasers, the fireworks, the Ferris wheel in the background, but we also see the moon above the festival, which is really cool as well. And you might not notice this because they're really small, but I think there's little air lanterns or fire lanterns. It looks like fire lanterns or like coloured balloons or something like that, but really cool if it was fire lanterns, because I believe they had that in the first game, but all they were was like red colours. But yeah, after that it says we have got we've actually seen another screenshot of like the three, not the main cars, but the two of the main cars from the trailer is the Huracan, the P1 and the Wyra. With a really nice front shot of them, and it says over 200 cars. Now I'm just thinking back to Horizon 1 here. How many did that have at the start? I believe it was around about 150, maybe more than that, maybe 250. I may be getting my words, my facts mixed up here, but I believe it's around about 150, which wasn't that good at the time, so I'm glad it's a bit more than that. Personally, I would have loved around about 300 or 400 cars, but you never know, they might be holding some back. And yeah, after that, we've got some more information, and it's basically some off-road action in an Evo 10 and a WRX STI hatchback going flying through the air in like this crop field. And it makes more sense, like the crop idea, when you see the crops growing, but sadly, I mean, the STI kind of destroys them. It kind of destroys them because it just plows right through them, and the dust it kicks up is absolutely mental. Really is. Now, this is one of my favourite shots right here, because I talked about this sort of the other day in like a video I done of like the Horizon 2 news, and it's multiple vehicle showcase events. Now, I do believe this is going to be a showcase event, because Ralph Fulton said that it would be cool to have like 5 planes instead of 1, letting out coloured smoke like an aerial stunt team. There we go. There we go. This screenshot's perfect. Absolutely perfect to sum that up. And then also, obviously moving on, we get to see them just pulling up and that. But the last shot is a very nice one. It's the Huracan yet again, leaving off the trailer, blasting down the little coast road, overlooking the shoreline and Monaco Bay, which is very cool. And it pulls off a little interesting slide to kind of tease us, basically, really tease us. So yeah guys, thanks for watching this video. I just want to give you some news on Forza 5 though. Dan Greenwald actually said that Nürburgring is available today, that's been totally recreated. It's free, so hopefully we get some more cars with that as well. I'm going to be bringing you videos on that tomorrow, along with more Forza Horizon 2 news and gameplay when I get it. So thanks a lot for watching guys. Tell me in the comments down below, do you really like this trailer? I think this is an epic trailer. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Please do leave it a like and subscribe for more. See you later guys. Peace.